Jonathan Lee Riches Investigates. I am covering the Moscow, Idaho Bryan Kohberger case. I want to share some new information with you regarding the search warrant of Bryan Kohberger's step-toe apartment in Pullman, Washington. I was able to obtain some new documents, and there's some new information that has not yet been revealed about specifically what was taken from his apartment. We're going to talk about a broom and hair strands. A broom and hair strands. There was 8 human hair strands on a broom in Bryan Kohberger's closet in his apartment. And authorities seized it. They took it. Check it out. From a Libman broom. A Libman broom. 8 human hair strands were on a Libman broom. I wonder whose hair strands they are. Were they Bryan Kohberger's? He had a nice set of hair. Could be from him. Or could they have been from any of the victims inside that Moscow home? Any of the victims where Bryan Kohberger maybe transported the hair strands from the Moscow home back to his home, and then when he got home, he started cleaning up, brooming, and then dustpan, and then put the broom in the closet. A lot of you guys put your broom in your closet, and that's it. And authorities, while they went into the home, saw a broom there and saw hair strands on there. Maybe they were different colors. Maybe there was somebody in Bryan Kohberger's house that we don't know about. I wonder who hair strands there. They seized it. So assuming that it went to some lab and they're doing an analysis on it to determine whose hair it belongs to. Because if it was any of the victims, Bryan Kohberger is toast. And we still don't know that information yet. Just like they said they found a dog hair in Bryan Kohberger's home, and on the affidavit of probable cause going into his home, they were specifically looking for Kaylee's dog, Murphy's dog hair. So now we're talking about 8 human hair, 8 pieces of human strands, hair. What do you think? What do you think? Did they belong to any of the victims? I think authorities did a thorough job on this warrant in search of Bryan Kohberger's apartment. Case in point, they went in there and they did not know about the storage locker. And then just a vigilant officer saw a padlock in his home and then found out, oh wow, this padlock would go to a storage locker. And then called the landlord and said, yeah, Bryan Kohberger has a storage locker. And then the officer called the judge and they wrote out a affidavit to search this storage locker on a handwritten application for a search warrant, which the judge signed off on. It was amazing. It's like real time. So yeah, they got evidence. They got a lot of evidence out of Bryan Kohberger's home. Now, will any of that evidence directly tie him to the victims? Remains to be seen. This was just released to me via a open records request. I am getting more records soon. So if you want in-depth analysis on this case, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. We will talk soon. Stay tuned.